I'm Breana with the WBZ News update. A nor'easter is slamming New England right now. In preparation for the storm, the MBTA was out clearing storm drains and putting out sandbags in flood-prone areas, but that wasn't enough to stop water from pouring into the Aquarian stop on the Blue Line. The T has officially closed that station due to flooding. The MBTA does plan on running their regular weekday service today. However, all ferry rides have been suspended. And there are already reports of water rescues taking place. Take a look at these pictures. Duxbury Fire Department had to rescue the driver of this truck after they tried to make it through the water. Emergency crews ask that people be careful when driving and do not attempt to drive through any high water. And the high winds are also causing problems throughout the Commonwealth. Take a look at this uprooted tree in Milton. Came crashing down on an Elm Street home. Fire officials say that no one was hurt, and surprisingly, there was no structural damage to that house. In Lynn, a terrifying sight as a tree came crashing down onto this parked car on Fayette Street. You can see that the tree has just completely smashed that car in. Let's send things over to our meteorologist, Danielle Niles. Danielle?
Breana, so the wind is going to remain strong during the afternoon to early evening here, so we will continue to see scenes like that come in. The rain will continue to come down too, steadily and at times heavily, with a flip over to wet snow here occurring late this afternoon and evening from Worcester County points east, mixing with some sleet and freezing rain as we make that changeover here. And that's when on the tail end we could see a quick coating to an inch or two of precipitation. A lot of this is elevation dependent, which is what we've been talking about for a few days. 12 to 18 inches with elevation in the Berkshires in southern Vermont, closer to the 6-inch totals here in Worcester County. I wouldn't be surprised to see some kind of sneaky, tricky spots that pop up here as we see that changeover, and that is what we'll be watching closely, those tricky areas here through late afternoon and evening. Gusting already over 70 miles per hour on the Cape. Those gusts will remain strong. Again, the strongest wind from now until about 7 or 8 p.m. with scattered to numerous outages that will continue to crop up here because of wind damage. And of course, that wind has built up the seas here, just passing that first tide cycle now where we had areas of moderate coastal flooding with a surge 2 to 4 feet, some 5-foot surge possible tonight. Tonight's high tide is expected to be a little bit higher and a bigger impact than the one we just passed. And then tomorrow afternoon, there will be another one as well that we'll have to watch closely for some moderate to major coastal flooding. I anticipate that some minor flooding may actually linger into Sunday as well. The wind is going to be more northeast here. A lot of clouds remain, but the precip is pretty much done. As we head into overnight tonight, just a sprinkle or a flurry left over. Temperatures in the low 40s through this weekend with the high surf remaining. A little brighter briefly, Breana, to start next week, then another chance of some rain and snow on Wednesday.
All right, Danielle, thank you. I'm Breana. This has been a WBZ News Update.